Hi, hello, welcome to One and All. This is Priya. In this session, we are going to recall all the three simple tenses in short. The word tense is derived from Latin word tempus. Tense means time. A verb indicates the time of action, event, or condition by changing its form. According to the time frame, the verb tenses may be categorized into three. They are simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. Simple present tense expresses an unchanging, repeated, or reoccurring action or situation that exists only now. It can also represent a widespread truth. That is, the action happens at the time of speaking can be expressed in simple present tense. Now, simple past tense. It expresses an action or situation that was started and finished in the past. The action which happened before the time of speaking can be expressed in past tense. Next, future tense. It expresses an action or situation that will occur in the future. That is, after the time of speaking. The action which is going to happen after the time of speaking can be expressed in simple future tense. Before going to the session, let me tell you who is the first person, the second person, and the third person. The first person is nothing but the speaker. If I speak, I am the first person. If you speak, you are the first person. If any other, he or she speak, they are the first person. Second person is nothing but the listener. When I speak, if you listen to my words, then I am the first person speaker. You are the second person that is listening. You are listening my words, speaker's words. So, you are the second person. And the third person is neither speaker nor listener. The third person refers the person or persons about whom we are talking, whom the speaker talks. Okay, so the first person is the speaker, the second person is the listener, the third person is neither speaker nor listener. It refers a person or persons about whom we are talking. Now, let's know the pronouns for first person, second person, and third person. For first person singular, we have to use the pronoun I. For first person plural, the pronoun we should be used. For second person, both singular and plural, the pronoun you should be used because I may ask you particularly, that is particularly a person, not pointing out a person among you, and ask what are you doing. And without pointing out any one of you, altogether I may ask you, what are you people doing? What are you doing? So, the pronoun you refers both singular and plural. Third person, for singulars we have to use he, she, it according to the gender. And they should be used for third person plural. So first person singular I should be used. For first person plural we should be used. For second person both the singular and plural you should be used. For third person singular he, she or it should be used. And the third person plural they should be used. Now let's get into the topic. There are three tenses. Let's see one by one. Simple present tense. Already I told you the action which takes place at the time of speaking can be expressed in simple present tense or habitual actions, regular action, routine actions can be expressed in simple present tense. So the present tense of the verb names an action that happens regularly, regular actions. It can also express a general truth, okay, widespread truths. Now let's see the verb in simple present tense. For all the first person, second person and third person plural pronouns, plural subjects, we can use the verb as such, base form of the verb as such. When we get a third person singular as subject, we have to use verb plus s, base form. We have to add s or es or ies with the base form of the verb. For example, we play chess. He plays chess. We is the first person plural, so we give the verb as such. He refers the third person singular subject, so we have to give yes with the verb plays. Now let's see simple past tense. The action which happened before the time of speaking can be expressed in simple past tense. The past tense of a verb names an action that already happened. The verb form can be framed by adding ed to the base form of the verb, mostly with a verb. Some irregular verbs only we have to change and write the appropriate past form of the verbs. Verb in simple past tense. Verb 2, that is past form of the verb, should be used for all the subjects. We should not bother about third person singular, first person singular, plural, third person plural, nothing. We have to give the second form of the verb, past form of the verb for all the subjects. We played the chess and he played the chess. Now let's move to the simple future tense. The action which is going to happen after the time of speaking can be expressed in simple future tense. That is, the future tense of the verb names an action that will take place in the future. The verb form for future tense by adding the helping verb will or shall to the base form of the verb. For first person single, first person alone, I and we alone, we have to use a shall. Nowadays, will also can be used for first person pronouns I and we. Will plus verb should be used for all the other subjects. For example, we shall play chess. He will play chess. Here, instead of we shall play chess, we can use we will play chess also. The tense of a verb tells when an action takes place. The bear walks to the honey tree. Here walks refers the present action. The bear walked to the honey tree. Here the word walked refers the past action. The bear will walk to the honey tree. Here will walk refers the future tense. The balloon floats in the breeze. Floats refers the simple present tense. The balloon floated in the breeze. Floated refers the past tense. The balloon will float in the breeze. Will float refers the future tense. Now, let's see some more examples. I run a marathon twice a year. Here, run represents present tense. I ran marathon last year. Ran represents the past tense. I will run a marathon next year. Will run refers future tense. Eat. I eat lunch in my office. Eat refers present tense. I ate lunch an hour ago. Ate refers past tense. I will eat lunch in 1 hour. Will eat refers future tense. See. I see a movie once a week. See refers present tense. I saw a movie yesterday. Saw refers past tense. I will see a movie tomorrow. Will see refers future tense. Know. I know it. Know refers the present tense. I knew it the day before yesterday. Knew refers the past tense. I will know it by tomorrow. Will know refers the future tense. Learn. I learn English. Learn refers simple present tense. I learned English the last 2 years. Learned refers past tense. I will learn English next year. Will learn refers the future tense. Cook. I cook my supper every night. Cook refers the present tense. I cooked a dinner already. Cooked refers the past tense. I will cook breakfast tomorrow. Will cook refers the future tense. I hope that this video help you recall all the 3 tenses, that is simple, present, past and future tense. Thank you, children.